Good evening. First, I'd like to give honor to God. I did not have any idea that He had this plan for me. First of all, I would like to thank the other inductees. At the end of the program, I have something for all of you, as well as Coach Bell and Bob Hammond. At this time, I would like to recognize those guests of mine. The 1971 class track members, thank you. Mark Wade, special thanks to you. Present tonight is Coach Bell and his wife, my friend from St. Louis, my cousins, my brother-in-law and his wife, my brother and his wife, my daughter, my son-in-laws, my grandchildren, Aja, Amori, Amaya, and Jasmine, and a person that I have known as long as I could utter the word mother, my mother. And last but not least, my wife, Deborah, for 40 years. My hometown is East St. Louis, Illinois. I'm only one of many outstanding athletes from the city of East St. Louis, Illinois. One, Jackie Joyner Kersey, gold medalist, silver medalist, bronze medalist. Al Joyner, Olympic gold medalist. Dawn Harper, Olympic gold medalist, silver medalist. Kellen Winslow, NFL Hall of Famer, San Diego Chargers. Homer Bush, member of the New York Yankees, 1998 World Series champs. In all, the city of East St. Louis has sent 26 NFL players to the National Football League and still counting. No wonder we have been dubbed the City of Champions. As we all travel through life, there's always someone that helped you on the way. An individual said something or did something to have an impact on your life. This is true with me. These individuals led to the other individuals. First, Mr. Dwight McCottrell, now deceased. He and I was classmates from elementary school through high school. Dwight encouraged me to come off the track at the high school level. I ran track 1 year at the junior high school level. And because I was maybe the fourth sprinter, I decided I have a slim chance of making the team because we had 4 other junior high schools feeding into one high school. But he kept on me. He kept on me. And I decided to go out, and the rest was history. The next person, Mr. Fred Cameron. He was my track coach, now deceased. He put structure into track, in practice. Whatever we did, he explained to why we was doing that. He encouraged me, he counseled me, and I'm thankful for him. Mr. Leroy Ducksworth was the assistant principal at the high school. He followed my track career in high school and in college. He counseled me throughout my academic year at the high school and also in college. In fact, when I graduated in 1971 from IU, he brought my brother and my father to the graduation, and I'll be ever indebted to him. And last, Mr. Richard Johnson, who was one of the assistant track coach in one of the high schools in the conference that I participated in. And we admired one another. In fact, in my senior year, He was the one that brought me to IU during the summer to retake the ACT test. And he did that twice. And I'll be so indebted to him. In fact, he have received the President Congressional Honor Medal for serving in World War II. And I thank these gentlemen. My freshman year and sophomore year at IU was great. But in 1969, it changed. They hired Coach Sam Bell. And for whatever reason, Coach Bell had this crazy idea in his head about conditioning. And he mandated to everyone to be on the golf course for fall conditioning. Shot putters, pole vaulters, it didn't matter. You had to run on the golf course. And at the end of the little training, everybody had to run 2.5 miles. And you had a certain time to run it in. So if you was a shot putter, quite naturally, it was lower. But sprinters and quarter milers, it had to be faster. I got to the 1.5 mile mark. I thought my heart was going to jump out of my chest. And I can see at the end of the 2.5 miles, you know, that in cross country, you have a chute. And it was about 100, maybe 200 yards away. Do you know I had the audacity to start sprinting? And at the end of that race, Coach Bell said, "Good job, Goody." I didn't say anything. I didn't speak to him for a couple of days. But you know, that year at the National, I was third in the 220-yard dash. In fact, I was a very close third. First place and third place, 1/10 of a second off. Thank you, Coach. You know, if I had to live my life over again, or if I had the opportunity to live any part of my life over, it would be 4 years of college. As a former principal, I used to tell my students, if possible, and these are the students that was college bound, if you could go away to college, you need to go away, because it was a great experience for me. You see, I had the best in both worlds. I had the social life of college, fraternity life. I lived in a dorm. I lived in the Omega Psi Phi fraternity. I lived in an apartment. And as far as sports, I got to travel. I got to go to all the other Big Ten schools, Canada, California, just all over. Otherwise, I probably never would have been able to travel in those places. I got to meet famous people, Wilma Rudolph, and my idol, Jesse Owens. To be able to talk to him like I'm talking to you, oh, it was a great high, because he was able to identify with me because we were both sprinters. And who would have thought that this young man from East St. Louis would have had the opportunity to break his Big Ten record, which was 9-4, and I broke his record. I mean, it was just a big high for me. So, in closing, I would like to say this. Records will be forever broken. Titles will continue to be won. Championships will always be won. But tonight, this honor is forever, and forever is a long time. Thank you.